As the first rays of the sun rose over Mecca, they bathed the ancient city in a warm, golden light, illuminating its winding streets and bustling markets. The city, nestled between rugged mountains, awakened to the sounds of merchants setting up their stalls and travelers arriving from distant lands. At the very heart of Mecca stood the Kaaba, a sacred sanctuary that drew people from all corners of Arabia. It was not only a center for pilgrimage, but also the beating heart of trade, where deals were struck and friendships forged. In this vibrant and competitive city, a person's reputation was their most valuable possession. Trust was a rare and precious commodity, and many guarded their secrets and wealth with caution. Yet among the people of Mecca, one man stood out, Muhammad ibn Abdullah. He was not known for riches or power, but for his unwavering honesty, gentle manners, and deep respect for everyone he met, regardless of their status. Over the years, Muhammad earned the title Al-Amin, the trustworthy. This was not a name given lightly, but one that reflected a lifetime of integrity, truthfulness, and reliability in every aspect of his life. People from all walks of life entrusted him with their most valuable possessions, goods, money, and even their deepest secrets, confident that he would never betray their trust. In business, Muhammad was known for his fairness. He never cheated or deceived anyone, always ensuring that every transaction was honest and just, earning the admiration of merchants and customers alike. His reputation for impartiality made him the first choice as a mediator whenever disputes arose. People sought his wisdom and fairness, knowing he would listen to both sides and judge with compassion and justice. Muhammad's quiet confidence and calm demeanor came from a deep sense of right and wrong, a moral compass that guided his every action, even when no one was watching. Despite being an orphan who had faced many hardships from a young age, he never let bitterness take root in his heart. Instead, he built a legacy of trust, kindness, and service to others that set him apart from his peers. This remarkable reputation would soon open doors to a destiny far greater than anyone could imagine, one that would not only change his own life, but would ultimately transform the world forever. In Mecca lived Khadijah bint Khuwailid, a woman of wealth, wisdom, and independence. She managed her own thriving business, earning respect for her integrity and acumen. Khadijah sought a trustworthy agent to lead her most valuable caravan to Syria. Stories of Muhammad's honesty and skill reached her ears. Impressed by his reputation, she offered him the job with a higher commission than any other trader. Khadijah believed his trustworthiness was more valuable than cunning. Her decision was guided by intuition. This man was different. She hoped Muhammad's character would safeguard her interests. It was a business move, but one rooted in respect for his virtue. Khadijah's quest for integrity would set the stage for a partnership beyond commerce. The journey was about to begin. Muhammad graciously accepted Khadijah's offer to lead her trade caravan, a decision that would set in motion a journey destined to change both their lives forever. He set out for the distant markets of Syria, accompanied by Khadijah's loyal servant, Maysara, who was tasked with observing and assisting him along the way. Throughout the long and challenging journey, Maysara watched Muhammad closely. He was deeply impressed by Muhammad's unwavering fairness, his remarkable patience in the face of adversity, and his boundless compassion for everyone in the caravan, from the wealthiest merchant to the humblest servant. Muhammad managed the caravan with exceptional skill and wisdom. When disputes arose among the travelers, he resolved them with calm words and just decisions, earning the respect and trust of all. He treated every member of the group with kindness, regardless of their status. His deep spirituality was evident to all. Even amidst the demands of travel, Muhammad would find moments to withdraw into the quiet of the desert, spending time in prayer and reflection, seeking guidance and peace. In the town of Bostra, a remarkable event occurred. As Muhammad rested beneath a solitary tree, a Christian monk named Nestor observed him. The monk, recognizing a sign from ancient tradition, declared, "None but a prophet ever sits beneath this tree." His words left a lasting impression on Maysara. The caravan's return was triumphant. Not only did they bring back goods, But the prophets far exceeded anyone's expectations, a testament to Muhammad's honesty and business acumen. When Maysara returned, he reported to Khadijah not just the financial success, but also spoke at length about Muhammad's extraordinary character, his integrity, and the mysterious words of the monk in Bostra. Khadijah listened intently, her heart moved more by the man's virtues than by the wealth he had brought. She saw in Muhammad a rare blend of honesty, wisdom, and spiritual depth, qualities she had never encountered so profoundly in anyone before. This journey revealed a man destined for greatness, a man whose character and actions set him apart. Khadijah's admiration and respect for Muhammad grew with every word she heard. In that moment, the foundation for a life-changing partnership was laid, one built on mutual respect, trust, and a shared sense of purpose that would shape history. Khadijah, wise and independent, found herself drawn to Muhammad's character. Defying convention, she confided in her friend Nafisa about her desire to marry him. Nafisa approached Muhammad, who humbly expressed concern about his lack of wealth. When told Khadijah wished to marry him, Muhammad was surprised but honored. With both families' blessings, the marriage was arranged. Muhammad was 25, Khadijah 40. Their union was built on mutual respect, integrity, and admiration. It was a partnership of equals, rare in their society. Their marriage began with dignity and honor, not material gain. The city celebrated the union of Al-Amin and Al-Tahira. Their bond would become the bedrock of a new era. Together, they would face challenges and shape history. Their story was just beginning. Muhammad and Khadijah's marriage was a true partnership, marked by love, respect, and tranquility. Their home became a sanctuary, free from the conflicts of status or wealth. Khadijah managed her household with grace, supporting Muhammad in every way. Muhammad in turn treated her with kindness and helped with daily tasks. They were blessed with 6 children, though only their daughters survived infancy. Their youngest, Fatima, would later become a central figure in Islamic history. The family's love and harmony reflected the values that would define Islam. Their home was the first cradle of the new faith. The peace they built together became a model for others. Their union was a testament to the power of shared values. In their home, the seeds of a global faith quietly took root. As the years quietly slipped by, Muhammad's spiritual yearning only grew deeper and more intense. He often found himself lost in thought, searching for meaning and answers that seemed just out of reach. Troubled by the growing moral decay and injustice he witnessed in Mecca, he sought solace and clarity in the solitude of the cave of Hira, high above the bustling city. Khadijah, his devoted wife, understood the depth of his quest. She offered unwavering support, always listening with patience and empathy as he shared his worries and hopes. She lovingly prepared his provisions, ensuring he had enough food and water for his long periods of reflection. Sometimes she even climbed the steep mountain herself, braving the harsh terrain to bring him comfort and reassurance. Her faith in him was absolute. She trusted his heart, his intentions, and his purpose, never doubting the sincerity of his search for truth. Khadijah's steadfast support allowed Muhammad to pursue his search for meaning without worry or distraction, knowing that she would always be there for him. Their partnership was built on deep understanding, mutual respect, and a shared sense of purpose that strengthened their bond. She was not only a loving wife and devoted mother, but also his spiritual anchor, offering prayers and encouragement during his moments of doubt. Her generosity extended far beyond material support. She provided emotional and spiritual strength, always ready with a kind word or a gentle touch. Khadijah's encouragement and care created a peaceful, nurturing space for Muhammad's contemplation, allowing him to focus on his inner journey. She stood by him with patience and hope, unaware that his quest for truth would soon lead to a divine calling that would change the course of history. Their unbreakable bond, built on love and trust, became the foundation for the extraordinary events that were about to unfold, shaping the destiny of generations to come. One night in the cave of Hira, Muhammad experienced a life-altering vision. The angel Gabriel appeared, commanding him to read. An overwhelming moment for the unlettered Muhammad. Shaken, he rushed home to Khadijah, seeking comfort. She embraced him, calmed his fears, and listened to his account. Khadijah responded with unwavering faith, assuring him of his goodness and God's protection. She became his rock, affirming his virtues and dismissing his doubts. In that moment, Khadijah became the first to believe in his mission. Her belief was immediate and complete. She was the first Muslim, the first supporter of the new faith. Her faith gave Muhammad the strength to face what lay ahead. Their partnership entered a new, sacred chapter. Khadijah's belief was rooted in years of knowing Muhammad's character. To reassure him, she took him to her cousin Waraka, a learned Christian who confirmed Muhammad's prophetic mission. Khadijah's support became the bedrock of Islam's early days. As Muhammad began to preach, he faced ridicule and persecution. Each day, he returned home to Khadijah's encouragement and care. She dedicated her wealth and energy to supporting the new Muslim community. Her home became a refuge for the persecuted believers. Khadijah's generosity and strength sustained the early Muslims through hardship. She was not just a wife, but a partner in the divine mission. Her unwavering support was the first pillar of the new faith. Together, they built the foundation of Islam. Khadijah stood by Muhammad for 25 years, until her passing during the year of sorrow. Her loss left a void that was never filled. Muhammad's love and respect for her endured for the rest of his life. He honored her memory, often speaking of her virtues and kindness. Khadijah's support had been his anchor when the world turned against him. Their love story remains a timeless example of faith, respect, and partnership. Khadijah's legacy as the first believer and devoted partner continues to inspire millions. Their union proved that love, rooted in faith and dignity, can change the world.